Yo, what is up? It is MLBShow.info and we're back with a Team Affinity overview and tutorial. They may have finally fixed Team Affinity with the brand new restructure and new 99s in this season. And also in this video, if you stick around to the end and find the link in the description below, you'll find the best spreadsheet ever made to do Team Affinity the fastest. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's jump right into this one. Let's go! Let's go! I hate this game so much! So right now I'm in the AL East Season 3, and I have some progress here, but overall what you get throughout this entire pathway is going to be 3 ball-in packs, 12 the show packs, 4,000 stubs, 5 unlockables, which introduce some uniforms, and you have this for every single division. You have your 5 classic packs for every single division, you have your 5 captain packs, and you have your 5 97 overall player packs. Now the thing is, they saved Season 3 because all those cards suck. You're not using any of those online, but what you are doing is using them towards a collection. In this collection you have all these 99s, and we're going to go over their overalls right now. This 99 Corbin Carroll might be an endgame card, wild card, absolutely insane stats, cracked. If you collect 80 of the players you need, you get this Jose Ramirez card, pretty good. If you collect 70, you get this insane Matt Olson card that absolutely mashes righties. If you get 50 of 90 players, you get this Luis Ariz single merchant card. Shane McClanahan is what you get for collecting 30 players of this collection. And also at the start, you have 2 captains, which might be pretty helpful if you're going for PXP. 95 overall Spencer Strider with a tier 3 captain boost of 10 hits per 9, 5 Ks per 9, 15 pitching clutch, and 5 stamina. And your hitting captain, Freddie Freeman, has power versus left plus 10, contact versus left plus 10, contact versus right plus 15, and 15 batting clutch. So if we look how we're going to get our TA points this season, it's pretty similar to the last one. You have your moments, you have your team builds, you have your captain stats, classics missions, which is just the players you get for PXP, and the boss mission. And what the great part about this is that you can have the repeatable tokens, or PXP, which allows you to get so much PXP going through this. So from TA2 to TA3, you can see that it's pretty much identical, but with the left side, you have a repeatable mission, but on the right side, you have PXP and the repeatable. Additionally, you have your mini seasons, your exchanges. Collection gets you 1 point, so it's not actually something you can do for points. Showdown, and Team Affinity Conquest. Now, there is a real order that you should be doing them in. First, you should do your moments, or you should be doing your showdowns, but either way, these need to be the first 2 things that you do. Now, if you want to do exchanges, you can go ahead and do that. The math I've done is that you get about 17% completion on 17,000 stubs per division. Now, with all the new players you have, all these PXP missions are stuff you're going to need to get done, so you're just going to go into your Conquest and use those players while doing your Conquest to do 2 for 1. And lastly, to get the final TA points, it's going to come through a lot of your repeatables. So these boss PXP repeatables and these team build repeatables are going to come in clutch along with the mini seasons voucher exchange. Now with Showdown, I've actually heard a lot of bad advice other YouTubers give, where you should be optimizing your entire lineup for Noah Syndergaard, a righty, and pick everyone who hits righties the best. But the thing is, you are facing like 8 different mini bosses, 7 different mini bosses. So why would I spend all my time picking up righties if there's going to be lefties and righties on my way to Noah Syndergaard? At the end, it really should be the easiest showdown if I'm doing all the mini missions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a balance of guys who can hit lefties and righties, so I stay balanced every single time I find a pitcher who I'm going to struggle against from the right side or the left side. I have that balance. So after I did my draft, I'm going to equip my perks. Exit velocity perks like these are going to be ones that you're going to want the most. Additionally, I'm just going to reorder my lineup with the best players at the top so I can get this done with the fastest. Additionally, sometimes you might need to steal a base or bunt to get a guy over, so looking through your bench to try and find someone who's really fast, like Xavier Edwards right here with 85 speed, might be helpful if we need to drop down a bunt or just have a runner on second that's over through a bunt and a sac fly. So I'm not going to do these showdowns, but here's some of the score bugs I've had from doing the West Showdown. Now, one of the big things I was talking about was the spreadsheet, and to keep track of what we've done, we're going to mark down the East Showdown, and it'll update our totals for both the AL East and the NL East. And you can find this link in the description on how to use it, and we're going to use it just briefly to show you how many points you should be getting as we go through this. Now, I don't think I should have to explain moments, but I will say the best and fastest way to complete them is going out to the main screen right here where you can find it in quick play, go to moments, go to Team Affinity, and then start doing it from here, because every time you do it from the Team Affinity menu, you get kicked out to the main menu, and it's a lot longer when you're doing it in between moments. So you just do them like this, and at the end of it, you should have an extra 7,500 per division. Now that we've done all the moments, I've marked them off right here, and we have our point total now of 27,500, and we're 18% of the way there. So exchanges is something you can or can't do if you want to, and it can get you up to 16% total if you do these top 5 ones, and I think that's really worth it, especially for how cheap it can get. So right now, I'm going to go switch to showzone.gg, and if you're unfamiliar with this website, this is the website you're going to need to use to get this done the cheapest and the fastest. So the exchange cost for the top 5 of these is going to be about 800,000 if we reference here, 800,000 points from this left side total. And if we want to get these cards, we want to start by filtering it by division, AL East, and once we apply that filter, we have all these players that are going to be the most optimal to then start buying. So you can see that one of these players, you need 647 cards, the exchange value, the total cost it would be if you did it all through that one player, and how much it costs for that individual player. Some of these players are for 30 stubs, 28 stubs, and 29 stubs. Using my phone, I can actually start searching for one of the players I might need. Aaron Hicks could be helpful. So I'm going to go find him and start placing buy now orders for 29 stubs. So I click create buy order, 29, and I do finalize order, and I just keep on spamming this button over and over and over till people sell me the card. It doesn't make sense to buy him for 60 when people can sell it to me for 29 stubs, and it adds up over time if you need over 600 of these cards from across all these players. Now personally, I'd suggest doing this maybe 100 for 6 different players, so you get done the fastest. And now that we've done these exchanges, I've marked off the bottommost 6 of them, and our total percentage for AL East is now 35%. So suppose you did the exchanges with me just now, you'd be at 52,500 TA points, which would give you 5 players from each division, meaning that you always have a player in your lineup, no matter who you pick, that's going to be able to be used for Team Affinity PXP. Honestly, I don't think there's much to be said about, and look at that, Aaron Hicks. There's much to be said about Team Affinity, Conquest. They're pretty simple. The one thing I'd always suggest to people is when you're pitching, walk the first batter and quick pitch so you get out of the innings faster. But if I walk the runner, let me select a pitch, and you either hold L2 on PS5 or PS4 or LB on Xbox, you hold it down and then pitch as normal, and he throws the ball really fast. The benefit of this is you're pitching 90 innings total. You want to be able to get in and out of these innings as fast as possible because the time adds up. So let's bring it back to our spreadsheet and mark off Conquest, and we're now at 55% of the way done with this Team Affinity. While you're doing your Conquest for all 3 divisions, you should be able to get some stats, some PXP, and some boss PXP, but that's miscellaneous and not guaranteed which ones you get and which ones you don't get. So I'm just going to say you get a few of them, and you'll say that you'll have at least 55% and then some. Now I'm going to teach you how to download this, because if you click on the link down below, you're just going to get a link to this and you can't edit it. So where you're going to go is you're going to go to File, and you're going to go to Make a Copy. And whatever, copy of whatever you want to name it. And now once you click on it, it'll be an editable document. And lastly, just to demonstrate how crazy this is, even if you've done all the Showdown, Conquest, moments, stats, PXP, boss PXP exchanges, you're still going to need to take advantage of some of these repeatables down here. So probably going to get like 2 repeatables, and maybe 1 boss PXP would put you over the edge to get to 100%. It's a lot, I get it, so this is a great way to organize it. So the only way to truly expedite it without just looking for the repeatable PXP boost is the Team Affinity Season 3 vouchers that you're going to get through mini seasons. So I'm going to show you the goals. You get 1 for every 5 games you win, and then you get vouchers, 1 for making the playoffs, 2 for making the semifinals, and 3 for winning the championship. So that should be it for our overview and tutorial on how to do Team Affinity 3 the fastest. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe down below so you don't miss any of my videos, and thank you for watching.